Councilman, Honourable Mayor, welcome to our annual Hanukkah menorah lighting at Ellis Square. Some 2,000 years ago, when Israel was under rule of the Syrian Greeks, a small group of Jews known as the Maccabees, fighting for religious freedom and tolerance, had a spectacular victory over one of the strongest armies of their time. They had neither weapons nor power. They had neither strength nor numbers. All they had was a longing and desire for religious freedom and liberty and a world filled with goodness and holiness. And they were prepared to fight for it. To commemorate that victory and subsequent freedom and liberty, we light the menorah. The Hanukkah candles on the menorah are typically lit by the window of one's home as to allow the light to radiate into the streets. This represents our task as human beings to not only bring light into our own homes, but into the world around us. This is why we are here tonight, lighting the menorah publicly at Ellis Square, joining thousands of other public menorah lightings all over the world, from the Red Square in Moscow to the White House lawn. Each menorah lighting up the surroundings and spreading hope and holiness. But when we look around the world, darkness seems so vast and global. Terror, conflict, bloodshed, countries and continents afflicted by poverty and disease. Our impact seems inadequate to the sheer scale of these tragedies. I am just a wave in the sea of humanity, a grain of sand on the surface of infinity. How then can you and I really make a difference? To this, Hanukkah has something important and powerful to say. There was once a young man standing by the ocean, picking up starfish stranded by the retreating tide and throwing them back into the ocean. An older man walked by and said, "Young man, can you not see? The beach goes on for miles. There are thousands upon thousands of starfish. Your efforts are futile. You won't make any difference." The young man picked up the starfish, threw it back into the ocean and said, "To that starfish, it makes all the difference." My dear friends, this story encapsulates a fundamental message of the menorah. Although we can't change the world all at once, we do it day by day, light by light, person by person. Our sages teach that every person is like an entire world. Save a life, and you have saved the world. Change a life, and you begin to change the world. We are here right now among these people, in these moments, in these circumstances, so we can light the candle of hope and holiness in this dark world. Jewish mysticism teaches that a little bit of light dispels and drives away much darkness. So when light joins light, mine to yours, yours to others, the collective dancing of flames, each so small yet so beautiful, begins to bathe the world in a glow of happiness and holiness. I would like to give a big thank you to our dear friends Sylvester and Patricia Formey, for dedicating this beautiful menorah. Another big thank you to our dear friend Julian Miller, Councilman Julian Miller, for everything he has done towards this event. A big thank you. A big thank you to Eddie Grant from the Office of Special Events and the Savannah Area Mobility Board for all their work in making this event a reality. In dark times, there are those that curse light, but others choose to light a candle. Our city has been blessed with a candle lighter, a luminary who has selflessly dedicated himself to bring the light of hope and holiness into every single citizen of this great city. Please welcome me, please join me in welcoming our Honorable Mayor Deloach.
Good evening. Can you hear this? Can you actually hear? I can't tell if he could hear or not. You hear in the back? You okay? Okay. I'm here tonight to ask you to stop and think why you are here. A lot of you are curious. A lot of you are wondering what's going on. We're here as government officials to make sure things are, let's call it, even. Everybody has an opportunity. But in reality, why are you here? Why did you bring your kids here? Why are they a part of this? To me, it's an issue of tradition and being able to reach back to that tradition. A lot of what we're dealing with today, we really need a tradition that we can stand on to make sure that we hold together as a community. And when I speak of a community, I'm speaking of everyone in this community. And I thank each one of you that are here tonight. I want to say from the city of Savannah that we are truly grateful for what we're having here tonight. I think it's very important that we have a time and just a moment. I want each one of you to reach out and hold the hand next to the person that is sitting or beside you. Take a moment to look at that person. I want each one of you to just stop. Let's get close to Van over there. Julian, I want you and Van close over there, okay? I got you. I'm looking at you now. I want you to work with me. Okay? I want each one of you to take 1 second to stop, look at the person next to you, and say, I truly care about you. And I do truly care about you. And I want you to mean it. Now, folks, I know there's going to be a lot of giggling and carrying on here, but I want you to think about what you just did. The comment he made earlier about throwing that one starfish back into the water. That is what we're doing here tonight. We're throwing that one starfish back in the ocean. I want each one of you to go home from here tonight and throw one more starfish back in that ocean. Thank y'all for being here, and may God bless this event.
Thank you very much, Mayor Deloach, for those beautiful and meaningful words. We will now proceed to light the Shamash candle, the candle of public service, and we are honored to have the mayor here to do that for us.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord, God, I
Over!
Oh, y'all gonna burn it!
They're lighting
They got like 2 more.
prayers first.
We're honored to have here tonight city officials and councilmen. I would like to ask Councilman Julian Miller to come up and recite the blessings in English. And I would also like to ask Councilman Van Johnson to be the torchbearer while these blessings are being recited.
I've been asked to recite 3 blessings. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us to kindle the Hanukkah. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who performed miracles for our forefathers in those days and this time. And blessed are you, Lord of our God, King of the universe, who has granted us life, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this occasion.
I would like to ask another dear friend, Sylvester Formey, to come up and grace us with the 3rd blessing in Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Sha'asa nisim lavoseinu Bayamim hahem Bazman hazeh. We will now recite the 3rd blessing of Shechianu. For those who didn't light the menorah until now, please respond Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shechianu v'kimanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh.
Amen.
That concludes the ceremony. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Please make yourself comfortable by the donuts and latkes under the tents. And in a few moments we will sing Mos Tzur.
Out of my purse.
Mackenzie!